Good morning, my dear students. Let us start the class. Now the point is extensive properties. What are extensive properties? Those properties which depend upon the quantity of the matter contained in the system are called extensive properties. An example of extensive property is volume of a substance, because volume depends upon the amount, that means the quantity of that substance or matter. For example, 100 grams of water occupy 100 ml of volume. If we increase this amount, 100 grams of water into 1000 grams of water, this 1000 grams of water will occupy 1000 ml, 1000 ml. That means volume of a substance depends upon the quantity, that means the amount of that substance. So volume is an example of extensive properties. Mass is also an example of extensive property. In chemistry, mass or weight is same, because mass is depend upon the amount of that substance. Greater the amount of the substance, higher the mass or weight of that substance, and lesser the amount of that matter, smaller is the mass of that substance. Okay, clear? That means extensive property are those properties which depend upon the quantity of the matter. Very simple, okay? Another example of extensive property is heat capacity. I will teach you about the heat capacity thoroughly in the next class. I amuk Manipuri da amuk translate tauge. Hojik English na hai khabagi matungda ko Manipuri da hari sing sinai koi Manipuri da hena prefer to student singini ai koi hena su gyan tanana bani ko aduna hojik tamgadori point si extensive properties habini. Extensive properties habidi kari no habi matamda substance to gi matter to gi quantity da depend to ba properties sing adu wai koi na extensive properties kawi. Kudam oina harabada volume haibase mafam kanthokpa volume haibase extensive properties ni. Posak amna mafam kanthokpa si hariba volume si posak tu gi yambagi matung ina magi mafam kanthokpa gi sang khenai. Aduna volume haibase extensive property ni. Kudam oina harabada 100 gram ising water lobasi mana mafam kanthokpa volume si 100 ml ne lorasi. Hariba 100 gram water si aikoi 1000 gram water log taragadi mana mafam kanthok kadori se mase 1000 ml oirani. Aduna volume si lauriba substance sugi quantity da depend tawi, amount da depend tawi. Asumna substance tugi haibadi substance haibadi aikoi thermodynamic da di system hairani. Kaino khana gadori do substance tuni khana thermodynamic consideration to gadori khana gadori pot system haibina. Aduna system dugi natraga substance dugi quantity da amount da depend to ba adugumba properties in way koina extensive property kawi haibine ba. Mass haibase su extensive property amagi example amane ba. Chemistry da di mass ka weight ka sab manai arumba haibase. Posak amagi arumba haibase posak tugi amount da depend tawi. Amount yam magana yam lumne, amount yam dagana lumba handare. Asumna atopa extensive property ki example amadi heat capacity haibasine ba. Heat capacity sigi matang da ai matangi class ta fazne explain tauge. Khangani ko gyan tarani ko. Next point is intensive properties. What are intensive properties? Those properties which depend only upon the nature of the substance and are independent of the amount of the substance present in the system are called intensive properties. An example of intensive property is refractive index of a substance. Refractive index of a substance depends upon the nature of that substance, not on the amount of that substance. Okay, first properties are called intensive properties. Another example of intensive properties are viscosity, density, surface tension, etc. Viscosity, density, and surface tension of a substance are also depend upon the nature of that substance only. These properties are independent on the amount or the quantity of that substance. Mathangda mukhanagadoriba point asina ay intensive properties ni. Intensive properties haibadi karino haiba matamda posak tugi nature da khak depend tawba aduga amount di depend tawdaba haibadi amount di independent oiba adugumba property posak tugi properties sing bu ikone intensive property kawi. For example haina hairabada refractive index posak ama kake substance ama kake refractive index haibasi posak tugi amount ta depend tawde independent oi posak tugi nature da khak da depend tawi. Posak tu yamna yamgi yamu khatang oyu refractive index ti posak tugi refractive index ti same oigani aduna posak tugi amount independent oiba nature da khak depend tawba adugumba property singbu intensive property kawi haibani aba. Ataya top intensive property gi example sing di viscosity, density, surface tension makoi sing panba yai hariba aina hojik hariba example sing adu intensive property gi example ngakni maram di makoi viscosity, density, surface tension ka hariba posak amagi masigi property sing si posak tu gi nature da khakta depend tawba property oi ko. Next topic is thermodynamic process. What is thermodynamic process? A thermodynamic process is said to occur when the system changes from one state to another. That means if the state of a system changes from one state to another state, then we will say there is a thermodynamic process occur in that system. Okay, clear? The different processes that take place in the thermodynamic study are as follows. Number 1, isothermal process. Number 2, adiabatic process. Number 3, isochoric process. Number 4, isobaric process. Number 5, cyclic process. Number 6, reversible process. Number 7, irreversible process. Okay? Now I will translate thermodynamic process into the Manipuri language. Okay? For better understanding. Aina hujik taka dorisi Manipuri da thermodynamic process haibasi amuk explain tawdoruni nakoi di hana gyan tanaba aduna thermodynamic process haibadi karino haikanda system amana posak amana aikoina thermodynamic tamdoriba consideration tawdoriba posak tuna system duna magi state amadagi atopa state amada change tawraba mafam amada natraga maong amadagi maong amada change tawraba ado itaragadi aikoina thermodynamic process through a system du dan hairani adona thermodynamic study tabu matamda thermodynamic process mayamam thoi hariba thermodynamic process singdu di kaino haibada ahan bada isothermal process ani subada adiabatic process ahum subada isochoric process mari subada isobaric process manga subada cyclic process taruk subada reversible process taret subada irreversible process hariba sing sineba khangani ko